Hey guys, welcome in this new video. I hope that all of you are doing great. In today's video, I want to talk about how to remove all your emotions from trading. So let's actually get right into it. Make sure as well, just before we start, that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel if it's not already done, and you can also leave a like under this video. I would truly appreciate it. So how to remove your emotions from your trading. So the first thing that I want to say is that of course we are creatures of emotions, right? As humans, we have emotions, and those things are completely normal. Emotions were there in the first place for survival, right? And so, throughout the time, we evolved a little bit, of course, as species, but we are still very similar to the humans of thousands of years ago, which means that we are still driven mainly by our emotions, right? That is the main part of the human decisions, basically. Now, the idea with this is that, removing all your emotions completely from your trading is maybe not a realistic idea, because as I said, we are creatures of emotions. So you cannot really remove any emotions. I mean, that would be illogical when you think about it, right? Like that would turn you into a machine or a robot, right? And that's not what we are. So you cannot really remove your emotions. But what you can do that is very powerful is learn how to control your emotions, right? So maybe you cannot remove them, maybe that they will always be there, but you can learn how to control your emotions. You can learn how to not always listen or take in consideration how you feel. You can learn how to stay calm under pressure and things like that. So, is there one way that you can do, or is there one thing that you can follow that will just basically help you to do these? Now, of course, there are many different ways of how you could manage your emotions, become better and more calm and all these things. I've already talked about certain of these ways in other videos. If you guys want, you can check them out. They are on my YouTube channel. But in this video, what I want to talk about is basically the idea that you have of trading. So most people see trading as a way to gain money, right? Most people see trading as a means to an end, right? They want to trade because they want to make money. Now, what I suggest you guys to try, and this is part of my mindset as a trader, just so you know, so I'm not just giving you this, like that's really what I'm doing, and that's really part of my mind right now that I'm giving to you. What I suggest you guys to do is to switch this idea from trading being a means to an end to trading being the end in itself. So what do I mean by that? Well, it's pretty simple, but at the same time it can be a little complex. But if you are trading, you should be doing it because you want to trade. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, it comes back to one key principle that I believe pretty much every successful person follows, which is that you are doing it because you love it in the first place and not so much because of what it can get you at the end, right? So if you trade because you really love trading, if you trade because you are really passionate about it and you are very curious about the topic, usually those people will have much better results than the people who just trade because they want to make money, okay? I'm telling you, it's the same thing in anything. You can look at any industry, it's always the same thing. The people who do things with passion, the people who do things because they truly love it, they do better simply than people who do it because of money, right? I mean, it's the same thing in sport, it's the same thing in acting, in singing, any kind of art, any kind of job, like it doesn't matter. If you love what you do in the first place, you can be profitable. So now, how to love it, or I should say, in what way can you love trading? Well, to me, it comes back to one idea, which is that trading for me is a intellectual game. It's a game that challenges my mind, and that's what I love about trading, because every day when I go into the chart, I can see something new. I can reanalyze my chart. I can make a different scenario. I can read something that could change my mind, or the price could move a certain way that would trigger something in my mind and then would lead me to make a decision, right? So you see, everything that I'm saying right now is about really the intellectual side of trading. It's a game that challenges your mind. It's a game where you get to know so much about yourself, where you get to discover how, as I said, you are under pressure and things like that. But like the pleasure for me of trading comes from the activity in itself, you know, and not so much of the result. Now, of course, it's good to want to make money, right? I mean, there's nothing really bad about it, but if it's your first motivation, it will not work, you know? So it's not necessarily bad, you know, to be motivated to become successful in trading and make money, grow your account and things like that. But the main motivation should be that you actually love the game, you know? And when I say should be, it's not really advice, it's just how I perceive it myself, you know? Because like the people who trade just to make money, I mean, I've never seen anyone really becoming very successful in trading if they are only motivated by money. Like I've never seen any, you know, like real super successful traders say that the only reason why they trade is to make money and all they care about is money. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. It's the same thing in anything, as I said. But if you truly want to become good in trading and learn how to control your emotions, you need to switch your focus from making money to just being challenged intellectually. And I'm telling you, if you are able to make this shift, it could change everything. It's really powerful, really, really, really powerful. So when you love trading for what it is, which is a game that challenges the mind, as I said, then everything becomes easy after that. Because even if you have losing trades, even if you have winning trades, even if, you know, there's something that you don't understand, or even if your analysis is wrong, once of a sudden, all of those things don't really bother you. Because if your purpose at the beginning was just to get challenged intellectually and learn new things, well, all the things I just said, they will not bother you because they are pushing you in this direction, right? They are putting you in the direction of learning new things and becoming better in your trading. You understand what I mean? So that's the power of it, you know. That is so important. And I'm telling you, if you truly apply this, if you truly understand everything that I just said, it could change your trading forever. So, you know, stop focusing so much on the money, stop focusing so much on the result, and focus more on the process and just enjoying the activity in itself, you know. It's the same thing, for example, just to give you, you know, a analogy, it's the same thing, for example, when you go to the gym, right? So most people will go to the gym just to have, you know, muscles or a better physique, right? That is the main motivation of most people. They will go to the gym because they want to get in shape, right? So once again, it's the same thing as in trading, okay? There is nothing wrong with the fact that you want to get in shape. It's even good because it could be a motivation. But when we look at most people, what they do, right? They go to the gym, they go maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, maybe 1 year, maybe a few years, but then they quit. Why they quit? Because, you know, they find excuses or they don't have a strong motivation at first, you know, they don't have a strong purpose why I'm doing this. So if instead of saying, okay, I will go to the gym to get fit, why not say, okay, I will go to the gym to challenge myself, to become a better person, to, you know, just like give me a goal that I want to achieve, to, you know, have more energy during the day, to sleep better, to be in a better health, right? To like all these things, you know? So when you truly understand everything that I just said, and when you really get that, it can really improve not just your trading, but you can apply this, as I just said, in anything, right? So if instead of going to the gym just because you want to get shape, if you have many other motivations that are even deeper than just, you know, the physical appearance, that's how you can prosper and stick to it over the long term. Same thing in trading. So if you go to the gym as well, like we can even go deeper with this, if you go to the gym as well because you love to go to the gym, right? Not because of what it can get you, once again, because you love to go to the gym, you love the activity, you love pushing yourself, you love progressing, you love the pain that you feel in your muscle because you know that this is equal to progression, right? If you truly love the activity in itself, you will prosper into the long term because it will not be seen as a task, or it will not be seen as something that you have to do. It will be seen as something that you want to do, right? Once again, it comes back to what I said at the beginning. We are creatures of emotions. So if you want to do something, you will do it because you want to do it. It's emotions, right? So you understand what I mean? So the whole idea with this is that when you actually love the game more than what the game can get you, those are emotions, and since emotions are the main driving factors of human, you will want to do it because of those emotions, and then you will be able to stick to it over the long term, and this is how you will see result. So that's a great paradox, right? So how to control your emotions and how overall just to become a better trader, it's by actually having the right type of emotions that will lead you and that will let you prosper into the long term. That's the idea. So I know it's very deep. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say as well, because sometimes it can be, a little confusing. But yeah, so that's basically the idea. I think I said everything that I had in mind. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and if you understood it, please leave it a like. I would really appreciate it. And you can also share this video around you. That would mean a lot to me. And yeah, I just hope that this opens your eyes a little bit, because for me, as I said, that was a huge change, in my trading, and I'm glad that I made this switch of mindset, because it truly helps me in my trading and to see better results. So on that, take care, trade with care, manage money well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.